Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is going to be about some information I got from a YouTuber that is obviously subscribed to my channel. And he had a question that he asked me earlier today, and I did a little bit of research, and I decided to use his idea and make a video. I forget your name, but thank you very much for bringing this idea to my attention. Or should I say, domo arigato, to go with the theme of the video. So, I actually think that's Japanese, not Chinese. I've just insulted a whole entire culture. I shall burn in hell. So, this pretty much question was, Almar, how do you think the Guild War II auction house will be affected by the game being released in China? And I said, well, random stranger, it's going to be affected in tons of different ways. And it's really hard to go over all of these different ways. And I wanted to do my best to go over a few of them in the video and address a few other different things. First, it's going to be really, really hard. Well, that doesn't sound right and came out wrong too. It's going to be difficult for me to make a video on this because I don't know when the release date is. I did a bunch of Googling, couldn't find any information. I couldn't even find any official information. But if they do decide to release this game, and also I did find a lot of information about a expansion slated to come out this year. But if they decide to release this game in China this year, what's going to happen is there's going to be like a flash wave of prices. All of the prices for every leveling tier are going to drop substantially and then go back up to normal in a few days, or probably in about a week or two after they drop. So 1 through 10 prices are going to drop almost immediately overnight. All of them are going to go down, way, way, way down. And they're eventually going to go back up once people move out of that level bracket. But as everyone is in that level bracket, those prices are going to go down and stay down. Now, it definitely might be good for you guys to buy some of those mats when they're down, although I can't guarantee what they're going to go back up to. They might not go back up to their original price ever again. And that's something that you guys will need to be ready and, pretty much waiting for and prepared for if you do decide to buy a lot and try your little chance at flipping. What I do recommend you do is set up some buy orders that you feel comfortable with, and like the day the expansion comes out for all different tiers, and go from there. So to give you an idea of a few prices and items that you're going to want to mess with are fine crafting materials. They're going to go down for every single tier, starting at 1 through 10, and then maybe in like 3 days, 20 through 30 are going to go down. Follow the casual players, not the hardcore players. The casual players are going to be the players that are probably more prone to sell these items, whereas the hardcore players are probably just going to fill the buy orders and, move on or just save the items or anything like that. Now, gear for all levels is going to skyrocket in price. It's going to double and almost triple. So if you're an armorsmith, tailor, or leatherworker, and you can make gear, do that and list them for all different levels, ranging about 5 to 10 silver higher than their current going prices. So say you have this chest piece that sells for 8 silver right now. I would go as high as maybe 15 to 17 silver for the bracket that I'm going to list them in. Now, the reason for this is because everyone's going to be buying gear when it first comes out, and everyone's going to have a lot more money than what they had when the game originally first came out because of the established market and things like that from, here on out. So people are going to be selling stuff that they get in like the newbie zones, like vanilla beans, for up to 10 silver per node that they actually gather, and then they're going to be buying gear with that money and stuff like that. So you're definitely going to notice the gear prices going up. That's a lot of people all playing the game at the same time, all leveling up at the same time, and all of them are going to need gear. Also, on that same note, weapons are going to go up in price. For the same exact reason gear is. Only weapons, though, that are popularly used, like daggers, for example, will go up in price. Great swords will go up in price. But there's certain, weapons that just aren't going to go up as much as the aforementioned ones. Now, it's also a very, very, very good idea to, I'm trying to remember what I was just about to say. I got sidetracked. Weapons you want to list at the same price as armor. And make sure you make good armor and good weapons. Don't make, crappy crap like explorers or something that nobody's really going to care too much about leveling up. I'd recommend, vital gear, hardy gear, any gear with like vitality, toughness, and power on it, or vitality and power, vitality, crit, and power. Vitality is one of the most important leveling stats, and a lot of people know this and embrace that. So you'll be best making a straight up vitality gear, or like a berserker's gear archetype, which is pretty much just straight damage. I think it's power, crit, and precision or something like that. Now, also, gear or items like food are going to go up. So blueberry tarts are going to be going up a little bit. Instead of selling for, like 4 copper or however much they sell for now, blueberry tarts are probably going to end up going up to maybe double in price, something like that, because people are going to be needing them as they're leveling up, blah, 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 blah. Also, you're going to have containers that will go down in price, way down, way far down, below the Earth's crust down. And I don't mean containers like the bags that you use to hold items, like these silk bags or linen bags that I got here. I mean containers like these, the heavy loot bags, the icy bags, the heavy icy bags, blah, blah, blah. They're all going to go down because people are going to just sell them and probably not even open them. And there's going to be so many people in all of the zones farming just everything. And obviously that's just going to lead to price cuts. And you'll want to take advantage of that because containers are pretty good to... I have buy orders for all different bracket levels of the containers. And hopefully, a lot of them would be used and fulfilled. Also, bags are going to go up in price. And by this time, I do mean bags like linen, wool, silk, cotton, stuff like that. All of them are going to go up in price, because people are going to want to buy those bags to hold their loot and stuff, and that's just how it is. It's going to go up in price. Now, there's another thing that is going to go be affected, and that is weapons, which I pretty much said earlier, so I don't need to go over that. And also, gems are going to be affected pretty heavily. I know the Chinese are into looks more so than Americans, and this game is built entirely around looks, so the gems are going to go up in price for gold transfer. So you might want to hang on to what you got now or buy more in preparation whenever you do figure out the release date, which once again I don't even know. And if it doesn't come out, this is useful information for really anything in games in the future and stuff like that. I'll get into that in a little bit, but gems will go up in price probably by... They'll probably triple in price, in all honesty. You might be like, what? Right now, but trust me on that. They're going to go, if this all actually happens, they're going to go up by a big amount. And it's going to be a clusterfuck. It's going to be really annoying and, really unfortunate, because it's going to cost a fortune for gems. And there's one more thing that's worth mentioning, and that is 2 to 3 months after the release of the game in China, Tier 5 and 6 materials will start to go up in price. Now, they will go down about 1 month after the game comes out in whatever location, because everyone is just getting max level. They're, all starting to, they're all dumping their materials onto the auction house. They just need money right now. Lots and lots of money so they can afford their traits and, all of that stuff. So everything they get, they're going to sell on the trading post. And so obviously all the prices are going to drop for that period of time. However, 2 to 3 months after they've been playing, and they have, a full set of exotics and stuff like that, they're going to start saying to themselves, you know what? I kind of want a legendary. And what they're going to do is then pretty much start going towards their legendaries, and all of those prices that were down before are going to go up afterwards. And that's what you need to remember if you want to make money, good money, off of Tier 5 and Tier 6 price adjustments. Now, the other thing that I'd like to say is even if for some unfortunate reason they don't release this in China, this information can be used at any time in any game. If they release the game in another country or something like that, and it's going to share the same trading post. Always look at the key items that I just went over there. Weapons, gear, and stuff like that, because those are going to be the first items affected, and are always going to be affected in any situation in any game if this was to happen. And also, something else I would like to say, which is bringing out my extremely geeky economy angle / side, is dudes and dudettes. I don't know how else to say this, but this will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience almost, watching the market via this, how this is going to happen. There's not many games that will release over a year in the like a whole new country of shit that's gonna share the same exact trading post. Well, it should, because we share one with Europe. But to watch the items go up, how they're going to go up, because they're just going to, it's going to be like a wave, pretty much, like a wave through all of the mats, and they're going to go just up, and then drop down, down, and it's just going to be amazing to watch and amazing to understand and take in as a whole. So even if like, I doubt anybody loves economies as much as I do. It's a pretty weird thing to love, but if anybody wants to watch that when the game first comes out in China, I strongly do recommend you do. Just watch it for shits and giggles. Watch the prices. Check them every day on a few select items, and you're going to watch them go up and then go down, or rather go down and then go up. And it's just going to be fascinating, really. It really, really is going to be fascinating. There isn't too many times you'll get to see a market affected by that big of a level overnight, pretty much. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped anybody out there who had questions or comments, concerns, anything like that. That's my obvious sole intention with making videos like this. And hopefully, they will release the Guild Wars 2 in China, and then this video will actually be viable. So aside from that, guys, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll see you guys around the next video I put out, which should be relatively soon. See you around, guys.